This is case number 22CR39970, the State of Ohio versus David McKinstry. Mr. McKinstry, the court has received a report that alleges that you have violated the terms of your ILC. Officer, could you read a statement of that allegation, please?
Your Honor, in accordance with ILC condition number 7, to wit, on August 25th, 2025, November 24th, 2025, and January 27th, 2026, the defendant submitted to a drug test which was positive for marijuana and admitted to the use. To it on September 29th, 2025, October 27th, 2025, and December 22nd, 2025. Defendants submitted to drug tests which were positive for marijuana and did not use. The sample was sent to the lab and confirmed positive for marijuana. In addition, on ILC condition number 7, defendants failed to comply with the random drug testing line. In regards to special condition 15E, defendant failed to maintain compliance with treatment, resulting in an unsuccessful discharge from Talbert House. Special condition number 15F, the defendant failed to maintain compliance with treatment, resulting in an unsuccessful discharge from Talbert House. And special condition 15H, the defendant failed to obtain his high school diploma.
All right, Mr. McKinstry, first off, do you understand those allegations?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to be represented by counsel. If you cannot afford an attorney, I will appoint one for you at no cost. Do you have the funds to hire an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to appoint you one?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Laux is going to hand you a form. It's an affidavit of indigency that you need to sign. All right, the court will find that you are indigent for the purposes of retaining counsel, and I'll appoint Attorney Jeffrey Guyman to represent you in this matter. The court finds that there is probable cause that you have violated the terms of your ILC, and this matter is going to be set for a final hearing. Finally, Mr. McKinstry, I don't understand why you can't seem to, this case was, I put you on ILC 3 years ago. Most people complete ILC in a year. You don't seem to be getting it. I'm not sure what's going on. So at this time, there's a deputy standing behind you. I'm going to take you into custody, and you will remain in custody until we resolve this violation.
Your Honor, I was transported to court today by my brother. The call.
Where is she?
He's outside in the car.
She's out in the hallway?
He's in the car.
In the car. Does he have your phone on you?
Yes.
All right, deputy. I don't care if he places a call from right there, telling his mother that she can go home. Case number 22CR39970, the State of Ohio versus David McKinstry. Mr. McKinstry is before the court with his counsel, Mr. Guyman, Ms. Tranter, on behalf of the State of Ohio. We're here for a final ILC violation hearing. Mr. Guyman, does your client wish to have a hearing?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. McKinstry, do you understand that you are entitled to have a hearing on this allegation?
Yes, sir.
You wish to waive that hearing and admit to the violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where are you living, Mr. McKinstry?
In Cincinnati.
So why don't you explain to me kind of what happened and how you went off the rails here? Because it looked like you had a hiccup back in March of 25, about a year ago, and you got right back on track. You got your driver's license? Yep.
Yes, sir.
You paid off the restitution?
Yes, sir.
So then what happened?
I lost my uncle, and I was kind of going through depression. But since then, I've been trying to get back right, but it was hard for me.
Hard, why was it hard?
Um, Dealing with mental issues, I was trying to fix it, and then I was missing appointments with my therapist because I had a broke phone, and she was sometimes doing video calls with me because she had out of town work and things like that. So
Were you working anywhere?
Yes, sir. I still work.
Where were you working?
McDonald's. I'm a cook.
What's the extent of your education?
I got my high school diploma, but I have to pay off my student fees to bring you my diploma. That was part of my ILC. I only have $172 left to pay off. I was paying that the whole time too.
What did I tell you about the marijuana use?
I need to stop.
I mean, here's the problem, is that you're having some mental health issues. You had been previously diagnosed with substance use disorder. And I know you young people don't think this marijuana has any adverse effects on you, but I'm telling you, the research shows that it does. And you can think I'm full of crap, and you can think what you want, but I'm telling you, I've been trying to help you, is that it causes and exacerbates your mental health situation long-term, and it's not good for you physically either. Your physical health and your mental health are both being adversely affected by the continued use of THC. That's just the facts, okay? You can disagree with me. I mean, it's your life. You can do with it what you want, but I've been trying to help you with this. Okay. Based upon this violation, at this time, the court's going to terminate your ILC, and based upon your plea of March 16th, 2023, the court is going to find you guilty. Is there anything else you want to tell me before I sentence you on these charges?
Your Honor, if I may briefly, he currently resides with his mother. He tells me he's caring for her, he's helping provide for her. She's suffering from kidney failure. He obviously, from speaking with him, he knows that clearly he messed up. He shouldn't have been smoking marijuana. He knows he's not supposed to. I mean, obviously that's the court's order. He tells me he does believe he would be able to stop, Judge. He was, again, as he relayed to you, going through a lot of grief at the time, and unfortunately turned to that as a coping mechanism for that grief, Judge. He's got a good job, he's got a good support system, including his mother, but his 3 brothers are in the courtroom today. One of them also, it's my understanding, is his manager at McDonald's as well. So that job would still be lined up for him when he gets released from here.
Are you the baby of the family?
No,
Who's the youngest?
on the left, actually my manager.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
But his main concern right now is, obviously he was hoping to get ILC extended because he would like to not have this on his record, Judge, but also his other primary concern is being there for his mother. I know, as stated, the restitution's been paid in whole. He's done 60, I believe, 3 days in this already. So there has been some consequences. I understand that felony matters, Judge, but I just ask you to take that into consideration. He would understand when he was, if the court were to extend his ILC, which it certainly sounds like it's not inclined to do, but that part of that would be an extension of the time that he would be on there. I also expressed to him that if that were to happen, he were to violate, that it's very likely he would go to prison, and he said he understood that.
Well, the problem right now is the length of time. He was placed on ILC 3 years ago next week, or 2 weeks, right?
Yes, Your Honor, March 16th of 2023.
I mean, that's the problem. I mean, realistically, you should have been completed with this this intervention by now. Usually, you know, we say 3 years, but usually if you can comply with within a year, you know, they just terminate it and you're done. But yours is coming on 3 years, so I don't know that I can extend the ILC based upon the time frame. Am I able to extend ILC beyond the 3 years?
Yeah, I believe you can extend up to 5 years.
Okay. So he has no criminal record other than this?
That's correct. I believe when he was picked up on his warrant back in 2025, he had charges out of Hamilton County.
they were ignored.
Ignored. He did have a misdemeanor case, and I do not remember what the outcome.
What was that
of
about, the
case
misdemeanor?
was.
What'd you get charged with there?
Disorderly conduct, my understanding, Judge.
I believe there was also a carrying concealed weapons charge.
Was he indicted on that?
Yeah, on March 23rd of 2025. It was through Hamilton County Municipal Court. A misdemeanor of the first degree.
What kind of weapon was it?
Knife.
Is that your only conviction right now? This is your only felony right now, right?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right. All right, let's do this. I will backtrack, Mr. McKinstry. This is your third PV on this ILC, so this will be your last chance, okay? I mean, you got some significant time hanging over your head. I wouldn't be screwing around with this. You got 2 F4s and an F5, so that's 46 months, if my math is correct, in prison. So don't screw around with this, okay?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right, so despite this violation, I'm going to continue ILC at this time, officer. I'm going to give him one more chance. Looks like you have 63 days jail time credit. You're working, you got your operator's license, you paid restitution, you've done everything except the drug use, okay? So I want you to re-engage. We need a new assessment.
Probably, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to order you to get assessed, and you're ordered to follow and comply with the terms of that assessment. Okay, so you're going to have to re-engage in drug treatment, and again, there's no THC allowed. I want that to include mental health as well. So I think that there's a kind of a combined issue here which we need to deal with. Okay.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
So I'm going to give you this chance to avoid the felony conviction one more time. But if you continue to use THC, you not only will not get ILC, I'm going to terminate your probation too, which you don't want. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to hold him in the Warren County Jail today until the new assessment is completed. Once that assessment is completed, do you want him on a monitor? Set this for review with me in 90 days. That should be plenty of time for you to get all THC out of your system. Okay?
Yes, sir, Your
You got
Honor.
90 days to get it out of your system, or you'll start to be sanctioned. You understand what that word means, sanctioned?
No, sir, could you explain it to me?
Arrested and put in jail. That's how I'm gonna deal with this, okay? So so it's your choice now. Either you stop smoking, you follow my orders, because again, I'm trying to help you, and if you're not gonna do that, then the penalty is gonna be you're gonna sit in jail until you test negative, which if you keep smoking, it's just gonna prolong all of that, okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, anything else, Mr. Guyman?
No, Judge, thank you.
Ms. Tranter, anything
No,
else?
Your Honor.
All right, that's all.